Oga, please describe where you are.
Coming outside.
You know if you greet.
Ikorodu.
I'm not going outside. Please help me to cancel.
Cash your transfer.
My AC just spoil now.
This your place far.
Traffic day here. Make I pass another road.
Or, madam, I beg you go come down here.
Should I start the trip?
My name is Adeola. I've been driving for 3 years. It's the most annoying part, I guess, when people try to play smart in not wanting to pay you after you render your service to them. They will find a way to escape with that money. So that's, I think, is the most annoying part, because you've been driving for, let's say, hours inside traffic and someone decide not to even pay you. I had one experience. It was late at night. I took the guy from an hotel. He said he wants to go and find something to eat and he's waiting for his babe. Okay, no problem. So because it was late at night, he said I should wait. I couldn't tell him to pay me because I'm still waiting for him and we're waiting for the lady. So my money going was 2,500. So I expect him to be calculating, let's say, roughly 5,000 if I'm taking him back. On getting to the hotel, let's say that was to 1 a.m. He now sent me money. I checked my app. I saw the money failed. I showed him. I said, here's the receipt. The transaction you did it has failed. He said, let me see. I showed him. I said, let me see your own, where you did your own transfer. He kind of showed me quickly. I said, okay, no problem. I know you people. I won't argue with you. But I know the hotel you're sleeping. And I know you're not leaving that hotel until, let's say, 5 a.m. because I was dropping him around to 1. So he now said, no, I've done the money. I can't do it twice. I said, okay, no problem. I'll leave. But by next morning, you'll be expecting me and I'm coming tough. He said, oh, okay, no problem. But I've sent the money now. So I wake up the next morning. I call some of my few guys in my area. I said, let's go and deal with this guy. Because some people, they are ready to abscond with that 5,000 naira. He doesn't care, he doesn't show no remorse. On getting there, we waited. Because we know he's gonna come out, or the baby is going early in the morning. So luckily, 30 minutes later, the girl came out. So we just grabbed him from there. Okay, show us the money you sent. He now opened his phone. I think he forgot. He showed us the app. He did the money from PalmPay. The PalmPay doesn't have any money inside. And he did 5,000. So on his own, he was showing pending, because he doesn't have money. But on my own, he showed failed. You get it. He now said, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know I did it from that PalmPay. You are so sorry. For me coming back this morning, you're paying for my gas fuel and I'm collecting 7,000 because you can see I brought some guys and I have to buy them early morning food. He said, no, you can only do 6,000. I said, no, I will make you suffer for what you did because you want me to suffer for using my own fuel, using my energy to pick you late at night. And I waited for this girl for 1 hour, waited for him for 1 hour. So I collected my 7,000 and I gave those guys 2,000. I said, go and buy food. Thank you for coming. I had one girl, a Unilag babe from Unilag. I carried her. She was coming to Songo. So she knew a street, there's a back door they used to take to her street. So she ordered me to that back street. She didn't know me too. I'm a smart dude. I carried it from Unilag up to Songo, inside traffic, everything. I ended it. The money was showing 8,000 something. But getting to that street, she said, oh, we are still going into the end. Let me come down and collected something because we are in our street. I said, no problem. But she was daft. She greeted someone as she was going into that house. So I spotted the person. I was looking there. She just moved like that without paying. I waited 1 hour. Where is this girl? I keep calling her. Number not going. I said, oh, another smart girl. So I said I'll wait to see the lady she was greeting. So I waited for like 2.5 hours. So I saw the lady. I said, madam, there was a lady that greeted you. She said, yeah, that's my daughter now. My daughter in my street. She said, oh, no problem. I said, there's a problem, oh, madam. She don't scan me. Madam said, no, she can never do that. She ordered this her name from Unilag up to this house and she has absconded. The woman said, no, this is not her street now. Her street is second to the next street up. I said, mommy, you don't mind? Can you take me there so you can believe? She said, oh, yeah, let's go now. Madam just entered. As we get into the street, she was sitting right in front of her house. Hey, she doesn't know what to do. She was so shocked. She looked at the woman like, how dare you bring this man to my house? So I said, madam, I've been calling you. I waited there for close to 2.5 hours. Your ride is 8,000. I've been calling you. You barred my line. How dare you do such? So I was looking at her. She was using iPhone. I just grabbed the iPhone. I just entered my car. I locked my car and I zoom off. They now start calling me on my own phone, the number you buy on your second phone. So I picked up. I said, this phone is going to the police station and you come and pay for my waiting time. I won't collect that 8,000, I'm collecting 10,000. If you can do this to me, I'm ready to do something back. So the woman, they went to meet that woman that took me there. The woman now talked to me. Oh, mommy, please don't do that. Any amount you want to collect, we will give you. Please bring the phone. They didn't know I was parking somewhere close to them. I went to eat in an eatery. I said, the extra money I'm collecting from you is my food money. So I went back. The madam said, how much? I said, our money originally was 8,100, but I'm collecting 10,000 for keeping me waiting and want to scam me. So now she's paying for that because they've scammed me too long ago. If I summon all the money, it will be going up to like 50 days. They transferred the 10,000. I gave the mama the phone. On giving the mama the phone, someone just voiced out, say, uncle, that lady, this is the second time she's doing this kind of thing, that she will bring Uber and park on that street. So I now went back to the house. I told them in the house that they should be careful of this girl. Anytime. They now said, oh, we remember it has happened once, but now they will not allow her into their compound to bust out at the next compound again. People have done it to me, but now I'm a wise man. You know, it's kind of, I don't know how to put it, because I don't think there's anything both can do. Yes, you will report them and they will come back with another name and with another number. They will register again with a different name and with a different number, with their second number. And they will use the same street and they will use the next person's address. So by the time you go and pick them, they will tell you, oh, stop there, this is my house, but this number is not showing in my street. Whenever I get that in my brain. You've done something, you change it. Because there's no how both can locate number 16 and both cannot locate number 20 on the same street. So even though you report them, they will come. I stopped taking right from them because of this crazy towing people, crazy 50,000 fee. Because if you want to take someone from the airport, you have to go to the car park. If you don't want to pay, then you have to pay for the car park. That means the person you're picking is paying for the car park. By the time you start telling them your money is this, your money is that, they'll tell you they are not paying for it. So why going to the airport? And unless if I'm dropping someone is easy. You drop and you leave. But picking someone from the airport is as dangerous as anything, because the moment you park, they are throwing you. Why go and pay 50,000 just because you want to pick someone from the airport? So I stopped since I think last year January. I stopped. I don't go to number 1, K2, Alapere. No matter how much you want to give me, I don't go. I don't go to Ikorodu. I don't go to Apapa and Festac. You can go to Festac only on Sunday. Festac, you might think is very good, but it's as much as dangerous as anything I've ever seen in Lagos, I'll tell you. When you go there at night, you have to be very, very careful. All those roads leading to Festac, even at Festac, they know you are Uber late at night, you are at risk. Only if you're living in Festac and you are Uber man and you know the route very well, you know them inside out. So I don't go to Festac at all.